Hi, hello, welcome to my channel Shankar Vlogs. So today we will uh, we will discuss about the important it's a very important poetry that is composed by Adi Shankaracharya in the ancient times. So that is Bhaja Govindam. So Bhaja Govindam, it has totally 34 verses. So we will divide into two parts. So part one we will do today, that is 17 verses. First 17 verses, we will see how we will see the meaning of each verse, and we will recite the verse. Okay. This is very interesting topic, and we will also learn many things in this topic. So it will be very useful to the human life. So we will start now Bhaja Govindam part 1. Okay. First we will recite verse 1. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudamate Samprapte Sannihite Kale Nahi Nahi Rakshati Dukun Karane. Okay. The meaning is worship Govinda, worship Govinda, and worship Govinda. O fool, rules of grammar will not save you at the time of your death. So, here the meaning is you have to worship Govinda, that is the Lord Govinda, Balaji. We have to worship him. So, we should not waste our time on unnecessary grammar. So, however, grammar it is not important at the last moment. So, we should not concentrate more on the grammar. Instead, we have to fix our mind on Govinda. That is the meaning of the verse. Now we will go to second verse. मूढ जही धनागमतृष्णां कुरु सद्बुद्धिं मनसि मृतृष्णां यल्लभसे निज कर्मोपाथं वित्तं तेन विनोदय चित्तम्. Okay, now we will see the meaning. O fool, give up your thirst to amass wealth. Devote your mind to thoughts to the real. Be content with what comes through actions already performed in the past. So here, the sage Shankaracharya is telling you have to give up the desire for the wealth. You have to devote, you have to concentrate your mind on the real, that is the self, that is Brahman. So, and also be content with what you have. So, don't pester on other external things. You have to be content on what you have. That is, whatever actions you have performed earlier, from that only you will gain some of the results, or whatever the result may come, you have to accept it. So you have to be content from whatever actions you have performed in the past. So what you get, that is from the actions that you have performed in the past, what you get, you have to be content with that. You don't need to fight for the additional things. So that is the meaning of the second verse. Now we will see the third verse. नारिस्थणभर नाभिदेशं दृष्ट्वा माग मोहावेशं ये तन्मांस वासदि विकारं मानसी विचिन्तय वारं वारम्. Okay, now we will see the meaning. Do not get drowned in delusion by going wild with passions and lust, by seeing a woman's navel and chest. Bodies are flesh, fat, and blood. Do not fail to remember this again and again in your mind. So you have to not fall prey with the sensual pleasures. That is, you have to not fall fully over desireful to the woman's body. So you should not go wild with passions, and also you should not have more lust by seeing a woman's body. Just body is what it is. It contains flesh, fat, and blood. So you have to remember that always. Whenever you see a woman, it is just a part of flesh, fat, and blood. Okay, that is the meaning of the third verse. Now we will see the fourth verse. नलिनी नलिनिदलगत जलमति तरलम तद्वाजित्वितमतिशय चपलम विदिव्याद्यभिमानग्रस्थम लोकम शोकहतं च समस्తం. So, meaning is, uncertain is the life of man as raindrops on a lotus leaf. Know that the whole world remains a prey to disease, ego, and grief. So, here the sage is saying life is uncertain. That is, it is not certain in any moment. It can be, you can die at any moment, and again you can be born at any moment. So it is uncertain, just like a water on the lotus leaf, just like a water drops on the lotus leaf, as it is uncertain whenever it can merge into the lake. Like that, this our body also, our life of human beings also is uncertain. It can die and it can born again. Know that the whole world is prey. So everybody in the world is prey to disease and ego and grief. So everybody in the world is polluted with these three things. Okay. Now we will go for the fifth verse. यावद्वित्तोपार्जनसक्था स्थावनिजपरिवारो रक्त पश्चाजीवति जर्जरदेहे वार्तं कोऽपि न पृच्छति गेहे. Now we will see the meaning. So long as man is fit and able to support his family, see the affection all those around him show, but no one at home cares to even have a word with him when his body totters due to old age. So, here the meaning is, a man when he becomes old, the people will never care him. That is the nature of people. But whenever he has wealth and he is young and he is able to support, then everybody will come towards him. They will show affection. But whenever he becomes old and he does not support anyone, he can't support anyone, nobody comes towards him. That is the nature of the world. It is very pity to witness such kind of things. Okay. Now we will see verse 6. Yavat pavano nivasati dehe tavat pruchati kushalam gehe gatavati vayo deha paye भार्याभिविद्यति तस्मिन् काये. When one is alive, his family members inquire kindly about his welfare. But when the soul departs from the body, even his wife runs away in fear of the corpse. So, whenever one is alive, then only people will inquire about that man. That is how, what are the, or what can we, what they can benefit from him. They will do all research about the man, and they will approach him, and they will take advantage of the man. But whenever the soul departs, that is, whenever the body dies means nobody will care. Even his wife also, she will run away by seeing the dead body. So that is what the meaning of the sixth verse. Now we will see seventh verse. बालस्तावत्कृष्टासक्तः तरुणस्तावत्तुरुणासक्तः वृद्धास्तावञ्चिन्तासक्तः परे ब्रह्मणि कोऽपि न सक्तः. Childhood is lost in play. Youth is lost by attachment to women. Old age passes away by thinking over many past things. Alas, hardly is there anyone who yearns to be lost in Parabrahma. So here the meaning is, in the life there are each stage. There are certain stages. That is, first stage is childhood. Second stage is youth. And third stage is old age. So in every stage, the body is attached to something. That is, in the childhood, it is attached to play. In the second youth, it is attached to woman. In the third old age, it will worry. The mind is all with the thoughts and worries. So in the three stages, there is no thinking of the Lord, that is Brahman. So that is the way, that is a very drastic situation of the human. So we have to always remember God at all times. But we don't remember God in our life at all at these three stages. That is what the meaning of the seventh verse. Now we will see eighth verse. Kate kantakaste putra संसारोऽन्यमवितविचित्र कस्य त्वं कुतयायत तत्त्वं चिन्तयत विभ्रात. Who is your wife? Who is your son? Strange is the samsara. Of whom are you? Where have you come from? Brother, ponder over these truths. So here, the sage is saying, you have to inquire about the real truths in your life. How you have come in this world, how you came in this world, and from where you will go to from out of this world, and who is your parent, and who is your wife, and who is your son, and really from where you are. Is there any truth behind this? So you have to inquire about these truths. Then only you will grow towards spirituality. Okay, now we will see verse 9. Sasangatve nisangatvam nisangatve nirmohatvam nirmohatve nischalatatvam nischalatatve jivan mukti. From satsanga comes non-attachment. From non-attachment comes freedom. From delusion, which leads to self-settledness. From self-settledness comes Jivan Mukti, liberation. So here there is a process how we have to go through in this world and how we have to reach self-realization. That is from satsanga. That is satsanga means there are various types of satsangas, meditation, and many missions are there. They do spiritual satsang. We have to participate in those satsang, and from those satsang you will be non-attachment, and from non-attachment comes freedom. You will get freedom, and also you will be free from delusion, which leads to self settledness. That is, you will become stable, and from that stable you will become liberated. That is Jivan Mukti. Now we will see verse 10. Vayasi gate kama vikara shushke nire ka kamsara क्षीणे वित्ते का परिवारा ज्ञाते तत्त्वे का samsara. What good is lust when youth has fled? What use is lake which has no water? Where are the relatives when wealth is gone? Where is samsara, the continuation of birth and death, when the truth is known? So here he is comparing one aspect to the other aspect. That is, what is the use of what good is lust when when the youth is over? So there is no need of lust. Nobody will no one will be interested in the lust. In the same way, when there is no water, lake is also of no use. So likewise, when there is no wealth, then relatives will not help. Only when there is wealth, relatives will come to you. When there is not wealth, the relatives will hide away from you. So they will not involve. Like that, where is samsara? That is birth and death. So when the truth is known, that is when you acquire self realization, so there will be no samsara. That is birth and death will be not there. You will merge into the reality. So that is the meaning of verse 10. Likewise, now we will go for verse 11. Ma kuru dhana jana yovana garvam harati nimesha kala sarvam maya mayami damakilam hahitva brahmapadam tvam pravisha viditva. Okay. Meaning is, do not boast of wealth, friends, and youth. Each one of these are destroyed within a minute. Free yourself from the illusion of the world of Maya and attain timeless truth. So, even when you have many of the friends and you also have vast wealth, and also you have many of the circle of friends, that is, they may be of youth or whatever they may be. So you don't need to have proud about those. So you have to not boast of it. So you should not be proud of it. Each one of it. So these things are all temporary. They can be vanished at any minute. So there is no need to proud. There is no need to become proud even when you have everything. So you have to free from this illusion of the world of Maya and you have to attain timeless truth. That is Brahma. Okay. Now we will see verse 12. Dinayaminyo sayam pratha shishiravastanto punarayatha kala kridati gachatyayu tadapi na munchutya shavayu. Daylight and darkness, dusk and dawn Winter and springtime come and go. Time, place, and life ebbs away. But the storm of desire never leaves. See here, he's comparing many of the uh, what you call many of the comparisons. He's saying daylight and darkness, and also daytime. You see dawn, and also dusk. So these are exactly opposites to each other. These are winter and also winter and summer. They will come and go. Like that also, time, place, and life ebbs away. That is, even life also will go away. But the storm of desire never leaves. So, the desire within the human is very strong that it never leaves. So, you have to be very careful about the desire. That is the verse 12. Now, we'll see verse 13. द्वादशमञ्जरि काव्यशेष कथितो वय्य करणस्येष उपदेशो बुद्ध्यानिपुणो श्रीमज्जङ्कर भगवञ्चरणीरि. This bouquet of 12 verses was imparted to a grammarian by the all-knowing Shankara, adored as the Bhagavad Bhada. Okay, this is the set of 12 verses was imparted to a grammarian. So it was this knowledge is imparted to a grammarian by the all-knowing Shankara. That is Shankara's sage, great Adi Shankaracharya. Those 12 verses, these 12 verses are adored, popularly known as Bhagavad Pada. Okay. Now we will go for verse 14. Kate Kantha Dhanagatin Chinta Vatulakim Tava Nasti Viyanta Tri Trijagati Sanjanasam Gatiraika Bhavati Bhavarnavatharane Nauka. O madman, why this engrossment in thoughts of wealth? Is there no one to guide you? There is only one thing in three worlds that can save you from the ocean of samsara. Get into that boat of satsanga, knowledge of the truth, quickly. Okay, now he's saying that why every time you are thinking about the wealth, there is of no use thinking of the wealth. You should find someone, some guru. You have to. There should be some mentor towards you, so that he will guide you. So there is only one thing in these three worlds that can save you from this ocean of samsara. In this ocean of samsara, there is only one thing. That is, you have to get into the boat of satsanga, that is, knowledge of truth. Then only you will be saved. Otherwise, you will never be saved. So that is the 14th verse. Now you will see 15th verse. Jatilo mundi lunchita kesha काषायाम्बर बहुकृतवेश पश्यदपि च न पश्यति मूढ उदरो निमिथं बहुकृत्वेष. There are many who go with matted locks, many who have clean shaved heads, many whose hairs have been plucked out. Some are clothed in saffron, yet others in various colors, all just for a livelihood. See truth revealed before them, still the foolish ones see it not. He is saying that there may be many of the people with shaven heads. They may just look like an ascetics, that is, they may just pose like an saints, like matted locks, and the hair is also plucked out, and their dressing sense is also saffron. Yet, and yet some of them in other colors, all just for a livelihood. So they are all just for a livelihood. Seeing truth revealed before them, still the foolish one sees it not. Even if the truth is revealed before them, they will not see it. So that is the meaning of 15th verse. Now we will see 16th verse. Angham galitam palitam munda dashana vihinam jatam pundam buddho yathi grudhva dandam thadapi namanjatya shapindam. Strength has left the old man's body. His head has become bald, his gums toothless, and leaning on crutches. Even then, the attachment is strong, and he clings firmly to fruitless hope. He's saying that in the old age, everything will be weak. That is, the head will become loses its hair, and even the teeth will fall out. There will be no there will be no teeth because the gums will be very loose at that time, and he will also leaning on crutches. That is, his legs are also very weak. So even then, even in that stage, the attachment is strong. So even at the old stage, his attachment will be strong, and he clings firmly, and he attaches to the and attaches to that external objects very strongly, but it is of no use. There will be never ever no fruit. That is, it is a waste of thing. The hope is a waste. So that is what meaning of the 16. Now we will see the last verse, 17th. अग्रे विह्नं पृष्ठे भानु शत्रोचूकसमर्पितजानु करतलिबन्धश्चरूतलवासा तदपि न मञ्चुत्यशापाश. Behold, there lies the man who sits warming up his body with the fire in front and the sun at the back. At night he curls up the body to keep out of the cold. He eats his beggar's food from the bowl of his hand and sleep beneath the tree. Still in his heart, he is a wretched puppet at the hands of passions. So here he's saying, be aware, there will be a man, there lies a man who sits warming up his body with the fire in the front and the sun at the back. At night, he curls up the body. That is, he cover up the body to keep out of the cold. He eats his beggar's food from the bowl of his hand. So he eats the beggar's food from the bowl of his hand and sleeps beneath the tree. And he sleeps beneath the tree. Still in his heart, he is a wretched puppet at the hands of passions. So even in his heart, he is a wretched puppet at the hands of passions. So he will be uh, he will be towards the passions are very wretched towards the towards that person. So that is what the meaning of 17th verse. Okay. Now today we will close the session to this part one. And from next, we'll see in the next session the part two Bhaja Govindam. Till then, thank you. Bye.